Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to the Anthology of the Killer. Last time we finished the third chapter, which is chapter 8, which was quite an intense and interesting one, and also very funny, where we learned about, first of all, very, very personal information being spied on and sold or kept somewhere as some sort of a program for whatever reason. And we also learned that Bibi loves a frog. But today, sadly, but also happily because it's more content, but sadly because it's the last one, comes chapter 9. That being, I think that was the face of the killer. This is the last one, and then Bibi will be here soon. Well, there's a lot of blood right off the bat. Oh, this one's gonna be real bloody, huh? Well, a bunch of what looks like cell doors almost. Or just regular block doors. There's an exit. And there is the face of the killer. With a bunch of gangsters and police officers shooting somebody. And somebody on what looks like a planet? Oh yeah, this one is gonna be wild, I can just tell. Everything's working. Wait, oh, oops, I accidentally clicked up select, didn't that do a thing? No, it's all good, okay. Well, again, a lot of artwork, but also a lot of brutality in this one. And some mannequins and merch and such. Well, let's get to it. The face of the killer. Oh god, was Bibi pulled into one of those killer things? Of course, she probably won't kill anyone herself, but you know. This one's gonna be interesting. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and Epilogue? What? Oh, this one's gonna be long, but I'm willing to stay here for the whole thing. Well, it's the Act 1. Run fast, comrade. The old world is right behind you. Wayne Gretzky. What do you think it means? No time for that now. The killer could be anywhere. Back into the first person. This whole place ruined. Everything seems very alert. Red lights everywhere. Many more ruins. A lot of dead folk. What happened here? Some another organized assault by the killers? The old world is right behind you, huh? Confirms many of my theories. Hello? Aha, if the killer appeals, I'll shoot them dead. Killers can die, just like everybody else. Are we organizing some sort of a vigilante group? It's hard to believe all these houses is people living in them. Oh my goodness, is this a killer hideout of some sort? It looks like it. Are we riding it? In her vast nest of wood and corpses, the killer is catching the world that is to come. Well, starting out, kill anything that moves. I don't think we're playing as Bibi for now. Mask on top of mask. Hey, recognize this place. This is the old urban son of black. The killer has infiltrated all of our most beautiful institutions. We're on a hunt for the killer, final resistance. But we can't even rely on the police. We must institutionalize a vigilante group. Maybe some sort of a resistance, you know. Look, masks and costumes of all our leading statisticians and celebrity salesmen. My god, it's nothing sacred. This whole place built up on masks and gears? Cogs and things? What are they for? Good question. And can I die on them? I'm not gonna try. As though the whole of civic life were one machine built by the killer over centuries assembled in silence for some dark purpose yet to be disclosed. Boss, you're depressing me. I hope we're gonna get to kill the killer. The portrait hall of the city father is a number of better days. Oh lord. All kinds of shady and masks. Hey, isn't that... What? That was BB. Listen, did you hear that? I was probably just the wind. Come here, baby. What? That's crazy. Oh god, yep, the killer already knows about them, but wasn't that BB that looked like a killer? Can't be, right? But they say the killer lives in this place. There is no such thing as the killer. It was all made up to help sell the life insurance. You know, we're all alone down here. Well, maybe you're right. Charles, can you stop the breathing? Oh! Yes, that looks a lot like her. Unit 12 to base control. Hello, is there anyone there? Oh, this is terrifying. Is she coming? Was that the BB? Or was somebody that just looked like her? We've seen a lot of mascots of BB. Maybe somebody dressed up as her. Because I doubt he would do that, especially since she looked pretty big. Listen, it's BB, it's the killer. She's found us. Hello, hello, can anybody reach me down here? They can't hear her, baby. This can't be right? Holy teeth. Is the mission still going? Okay, oh god. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, yeah, it's not BB, it's somebody in her suit. Forgiveness. Be killed. Something kills? Not glitched? Oh. Damn, BB. Why did you kill so many people? Oh, it was a movie. Thank god, they asked too many questions, right? Were you guys going to help me or whatever? Or what? Did they make a movie where BB is the killer? That's pretty cool. They ask too many questions. Hanging out with the boys again, I see. Gee, I never thought we'd find out ourselves inside the faculty tunnels. Our academic affairs must finally be taking off. I don't even get good TV reception. Was this whole building really left unlocked? According to the charter, all graduates must be able to pick up their diplomas directly from head office. If there are no living staff members left to pass them out. Oh god. Everything is just ready for killers, huh? Referencing an university thing, huh? How about Dr. Blood? Decapitated somebody? For real? I owed him up a term paper. I hope that doesn't mean light and fulfilled. Okay, everyone, load up. Heart and tails are important in today's job market. I already done an tutorial about this. Oh, so we're just looting stuff and stealing. Great Bachelor of Chronology. It looks like most of the good ones are taken, eh? Game design. Well, I guess we're graduates now. Is it me or those towns in kind of dead? It's National History Day, so all the stores are closed. That's how we were all able to get the day off. There's somebody looking through the window. Oh right, where are you guys working anyway? Well, I'm a courier for Knipero, a new subscription box service. Sign up now to get a hand-curated bunch of fresh knives. They made every week, no questions asked. What about you, Cloud? I think body horror tapes at thrift stores and sell them to the HR department. Apparently it helps executives get in the zone before big meetings. Really blood. Other city men. Positive. Either shotguns or assault rifles. It's a growing market, so competition is fierce. Some of my rivals have started breaking into people's rooms to find their own new products, but I have a good feeling about my find this week. The 400 blows. Sounds girly, right? I think it's one of the guinea pig series. 400 blows, you say? Unfortunate meaning. Man, even the bowers are closed in National History Day. A bigger deal than I thought. I hear fireworks outside, so at least somebody's still having fun. Maybe in all those horror films, maybe I could cloud up. I keep telling you that's not me. That's one is the other BB. The other BB. Really cool. Really cool. How many of you are there? There's many BBs. Are we a species? Look, you know the way characters in a movie series can sort of change definition. Change definition over time. Like Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster, or Dracula and Dracula's monster. Sometimes in Galaxy start in a direct video horror film known as Blood Night 4. Changing of definitions. As expected, I guess I did well enough on the direct market that other studios started making their own versions with the BB character returning as a different actors over time. Likeness growing even more abstract. Okay, so it's just likenesses. Hello, sir? You look like somebody I know. As it gradual, the character itself began to blur in techniques through proximity, the murder into a visual shortcuts for a murder. Its symbol, its source. I see. Eventually, everything turns into something of a killer. I try not to take it personally, but it's not like they're paying me residuals, so I've been picking up shifts lately at a medieval chain restaurant in your town. The boss name is Pushman? I wanted to get one that said PC Man, but it was still matters for the trade. Oh my god. You know I can't help but notice the doors to the building seem to be locked at night at all times. It's an exciting world of new restaurant concepts. Also, I love the outfit. Yeah, this is just a restaurant. Great job not falling in yet. This is a serve position, but we'll sort you out at your wench tier. What does that entail? Oh, just wenching it up, wenching around. And remember, hand your keys back every shift. I hate buying new ones every time someone falls into the car's grinding machine. That is great. It doesn't work like this here, of course it doesn't. Your job is very simple. The food orders are prepared by the machine and then fed into the managing device. Then all of the dark, wet slurry is poured into the city sewers and the cycle of business repeats. Your job is to reach way into the magnetic device to pull bone fragments off the blades when they get clogged. Oh, that's great. So we're pulling out bones from a moving, very quick blade. What's the worst? So nobody actually eats any of this food? Is this one of those tax things? That's really more of a vassal tier question. Okay. Size tax word. One day something went wrong with the pipes. I went downstairs to take a look. found the import of stone tunnels that seems to predate the creation of any known film restaurants that went down deeper and deeper. Oh god. Leading towards the dark river of ruins that rolled slowly onwards underground. Pipes hung from the ceiling, seeming to draw it upward into the houses above. I couldn't tell how far it went or what dark sea it may have. Do they still do those chicken platter deals? That's a big sewer canal. Personally, I'm more of a burger laughing guy. What about you, Max? Where are you working? And they cut off our story. I get paid 0.02, just 2 cents. A comment by one of those websites that just posts pictures of Kadakashes next to garbage regular nothing headlines. Swedish human wants you to know about this. Next is the comment. So true, bestie. How come you're the only one associated with an actual media career? You're posting comments for cents. How is that a media career? Well, I guess you can count sewerage as a media career technically because it's a medium. Well, I guess that's that. See you all in the work for some time. Seems like some people are forgetting the duties they owe to the society. Why are you talking about like a cowboy? Listen, as the closest thing this town has to youth culture, we have a civic responsibility to stay up and party on graduation night. But everything's closed. Not everything. It turns out some of the other guys from our year are holding a house party later tonight. All we need to do is skip this train and get the next one out to... Mansion Guardians. Why are you alone here? Why are you alone here, Ruby? This cannot be good. Oh god. Gardeners who are masked and have very, very big scissors. Well, this is gonna be interesting. And like so? No, that's not close. Yeah, Fisher Murder Victim shirt fits very well. What's that sound? It sounds like someone droning almost, or laughing? Or doing something. Oh, it's a dog! And a person in there. The atmosphere, man, it's so good. It's a space full of birds. There they are. Hey, here you all. What's with the monster outfits? It's safer to be feared than loved. That's true. When you said you were all going home to change, I assumed you were just being, dressy. This neighborhood seems sort of ritzy. Do you really know anyone who lives here? Don't worry, most of the old mansions have been chopped into apartments now, like everything else. I just noticed something. At first I thought we were actually controlling Bibi, but really we are some weird breathing creature from the window. With gloves. I'm in with a dog mask and an assault rifle. That's great. But they do say that there are a few still occupied by descendants of the original city owners, insulated in their against the year's growing pallor and stranger with each successive generation. Actually, is already onto us, that is great. Multiple of them. And all of them have guns. It's a gang of some kind. Right, did you actually get invited to this party we're going to? Artist Universal invitation to experience Cloud. Hey man, it's me, Carnosaur. I was in the social studies carousing, I think. These are my associates Andy Warhol, Dracula, and Gazoo. The thing forsaken by God. Come in, come in. Everybody's welcome. Hey, I like your baby suits. Thank you, I worked hard on it. Feel free to hang out. Just stay out of my dad's room. Bibi. It feels so weird when there is what's it called? When somebody just copies your appearance and you just become viral and now everyone thinks you're just dressed up. That must be such a disgusting feeling, but she doesn't think I mind that much. Doesn't this party seem kind of off? Well, ordinarily I'd say yes, but I've already spent the last 4 years hiding from maniacs and mostly talking to myself. So I've decided from now on I'm going to be the new BB, confident and sophisticated, life of every party. She's a head taller than you though. A lot of talking. Hey, the new economy, I mean it now. Okay, hello, and chanting greetings, gee, everyone here already seems to know each other. I wonder if they all belong to the same vocational track. Everyone must like the killer. Nobody knows who's the real killer, which I assume there is one. Glass crunches somewhere in plush carpet. Chorus of whips come from the TV. Everybody's piled down into the couch laughing and watching the History Channel. They're so good at making you feel overwhelmed by something, those developers. I'm just looking for some of those gangsters you've seen. That is so disturbing. A glass lamp rattle from a distant slamming door. Love sounds harsh giggling the sound of running feet. I don't hear this disgusting sound. I wonder if those older guys are chopper news, they don't seem very good at it. I hear what sounds like distressed screaming, but it also sounds like a dog, so I'm concerned. Where is it coming from? And why is this house so big? Alright, Samantha. Where is this sound coming from? And now I hear it crying, so that's just right. Hahaha, I still haven't even talked to anyone yet. Well, everyone seems pretty busy. I'd like to be genuine, but I'm not even sure what they do. Besides, parish of tuberculosis, what is the real party? Maybe someone there would know. Yeah, I can't believe you brought it. Now all we have to do is find a TV. This part is gonna rock. Yes, you know, this is gonna rock, matey. Be right back. I have returned to rock some ass. Okay. Take a sip of that. Say hi, your head folk. CQ 111100 something English. How many plug sockets do the guys need? What is this? Dude, come on, let's see. Let us use this head. We brought virtual fighter. Sorry, we're in the middle of something. Yeah, something is off here. They're gonna try and kill everyone who can here one day. They got guns, they're probably gonna shut up the place. What are you guys watching? A rehearsal tape from the new season of the University Theater. They're putting on dogs. Ezra Pound's fascist response musical to the success of T.S. Eliot Scott's. Apparently it's never before been staged to completion. I heard the theater only ever did the one play. Hey, I really like your outfit. Some people say it's time for a change. Thank you, I'm Bibi. I can see that. Who are you for real? Still Bibi. Haha, admire your commitment. Why not coming in to where the real part is going? So what is the internship did you get assigned? Did our school have an internship program? Of course! You just fill out the form from the careers department. Wait, so another school had a careers department? So what were you intending to do after graduation? I guess I was assumed I'd be found beaten to death in an alleyway somewhere. There is no future in that line of work. Meet my friends. Robert is in finance, while John is apprenticing as a BTK consultant. Lockhart and Martin, you consult them on sandwiches? Anyway, it's pretty crazy to find out the graduation cards. Now we have to figure out what we're doing with our lives. Do we? I don't think so. Okay, well, maybe I already got it figured out. Well, I know exactly what we're doing with our lives. Being a killer, huh? More drinks? Yeah, absolutely. Fill her up. Act 2, Party Mates. Oh, hello, laser showing up there. Yep! Nothing got raided by killers. You gotta get out while we're young. Cause tramps like us. Somebody's trying to kill her. She's singing her lungs out just to leave, probably. Maybe we were born to run. Oh my god. And she's drunk and not around. I think what is going on around here, is she? All my new friends are so nice. I can't believe I waited so long to penetrate the mysteries of the social. Where's everyone going? I have more options about Zines. Opinions about Zines. Yeah, she's drunk and didn't realize that the police have been taken over by killers who literally murdered everyone out and replaced them. And there's them. Boy, those fireworks are loud. Let's put on some music. Whoa! I like everybody's masks. You all look like real murderers. How charming, how fun. Oh my god, she's so cooked. Commence preparation. Next step, briefing being announced. Oh, hey. There is commencement speech too? Hey guys, we've got to go. Let's build the future with the energy of youth together. Oh my god. Who's giving this talk anyway? Historical tendency. Far out, didn't they use tutorial with minor threat? I wonder why is nobody killing her. Oh right! Because she appeared in the shows as killer. Seats. She appeared in the show, in the movies as a killer. That's why they're not killing her. That's so cool. I wonder if I have to grab more of the sausages before it starts. I wonder if I have time to grab more of the sausages. Oops, too late. Hiya kids, hiya, boy, it's so great to see so many eager faces. What a turn-on, yes, turnout. Oh my god. Let's start with a quick question. Who here thinks the vampire and the empire ever ended? Boo, no way, say it ain't so. The empire? I'm talking about this old build empire? Boy, it's always a first to meet the true believers. Unfortunately, the empires always end in It's what they do. So perhaps we should say instead that there is a restoration of a greater imaginary empire has never finished. Call me Mappy. You may know me from my popular 98's video career. I retired early and bought a big house, but nobody wanted to visit my big house. All listened to my friends behind me out to recount political opinions. So I sat there with the lights of watching people drive past on the roads outside my house and imagining what it would feel like to shoot them in their cars. Until inevitably, in this way, I began to develop a grand theory of history. There is more to this than that. They're trying to restore some sort of an ancient murder culture. I figured right now, but that is some sort of confirmed, sort of. I realized that we need to go back to rejoin the sacred continuity of force severed from us by the revolutionary turmoil. Back to violence and defied by myth, when one could be a guildist to the rise upon a holy quest instead of just some assholes struggling kids in the parking lot behind the stop and go. Turning back to the times everyone was secular and it was sanctified. A cult of an old empire. Folks, I know how many of you agree, which is why we started shelling the city. That's why it was all ruined. But is a way back really possible? The answer is yes. We fight to restore a legitimate claim, a blood figure, ready to reclaim the vacant throne of history. God. So there used to be an empire where killing was considered saint, like cultivated even more than it is right now. And they're destroying the whole modern civilization in a reactionary manner in order to come back to those times they find so glorious. This is not good. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the last descent of Charlemagne, the present king of France, the Dauphin, is the killer. They made him the king, and we are in France. I don't know what's scarier, the fact we're in France or the fact that the killer has become the king. Now, under all your shades, you'll find your barracan in the currents and a loaded pistol. Pardon me, excuse me, sorry, the bathroom break, you know how it is. It's definitely getting to be the stage in the party where we're sticking around in an increasingly for decision at least nobody brought a guitar. I've been making lots of friends here, so we'll be okay. This is the power of the new BB. All I have to do is inform the elders and then stylishly, dynamically hide under a pile of coats somewhere. Oh god. Oh god. I thought I told you to stay out of my dad's room. Man, like it easy, the party. Did you think you caught a spy or something? Oh, shitty. Oh, you did. Almost, at least. That's right, confess your kind. Not good, she's so tough. We need to bring her to a black site from enhanced interrogation. No, that's okay. Oh my goodness. Making fun of the CIA too, I see. They were serious. Hey, that looks like fun. I love farming games, you know, my uncle was a soldier in one of our inscrutable wars of occupation. He told me that what they do to prisoners they caught. Now how about you be the insurgent and I'll be the defender of humanistic values. Making fun of America, I see. Making fun of American imperialism, it's lovely. However, I'd rather not. You don't worry, used to practice this on rats. Open wide, oh god! What happened? Well, I guess we blew up our power station. Don't worry, the backup generator will come in just a second. Keep running, anywhere is good. Just get out of here. Here is not that good actually, I'd like to get out of here. Anywhere, please. Oh my goodness. Door, yes, maybe. chunk of the film, and the protagonists of history have been descended from the amber tombs to point out the figureheads of the world that is to come. Oh my goodness. Preserved through the long years at the bottom of the grease trap buckets of various regional fast food franchises, not built and replaced by the vital oil. It's not that which we can internally. Where are we? Oh my goodness gracious! Well, that's quite a sight. Oh my goodness, this is just insane. Not that way. This way. Oh my god, this whole place is just made out of flesh and skulls. Somebody's chomping. Crunch, and who do we have here? Why, it's Napoleon III. The bitch is back. A fine vintage crunch, chomp, chew. And over here is Anastasia, the wild Romanov. She took pretty quick clean already. Nobody will notice under a quick bite. Ah, fresh meat. I dare not. I dare not be fresh meat. No. No! But I'm the right way. Go around. Hey, son of my employees, you probably know that short work for work tomorrow. Ye old and famous is moving into west new threats of public life. And I wanted to eat you ever since I hired you. Hey, right, I forgot to hand the keys back after the end of the shift. Oh, thank you, yes, that would be a big... Hey! Oh shit! Tutti? You changed perspective more than I expected. Okay, we're out of here. This is quite a hindering space. Sherry's. Oh my god, I messed that up. The controls are so strange. What is happening? Can I jump? Why can I? Oh, it's cooldown. I can't jump and move at once. There we go. You just need a bigger momentum. No, not quite. Oh, you're just after me. No, not good. Over here, boys. Come on. Actually, no, not this way, please. Okay, I might be self-locked. Come on, down here. Yeah? Go on. Go on. Oh, you don't actually do anything to me. It seems. You do. You know video games really do make us do it, but nobody will ever believe you. Ouch. Oh, no, okay. Please stop with going crossing that. That was a remained box copy of Mario's and Factory. You just beaten someone to bleeding. Well, that is yourself defending. How? Gee, I guess instead of Dark Souls, you should have gotten good and murdering women. Whatever happened to games for change. Man, the party sucked. Well, everyone is a purity. Isn't she taller than before? That's all just streaming this over first tomorrow. I wasn't really paying attention, but apparently that's the new BB. Not quite. Yeah, that really is a great costume. I'm a big fan of the BB movies, but don't you think it's a cheese that she never seems to die? I mean, really die. Headless, limbless, torso washed up on the beach. Thoughts out of words about being a specialist to tell what species it is to be. Style of thing. You know, something the DVDs can move free to feedback cards inside. I was thinking more about making my own cult. Hi, BB. that's even worse. BB, you wanted to know we've changed our minds. Mandy and I are pro-murder now. It's the hip you think it's far out. Oh, change the mind. Okay. Hold on, what are you two doing here? You are decapitated. You forgot that we are medical experts. They say that at key moments of history, the dead can be seen walking the earth again, as though at such points the whole world itself and had lost track of any precise distinction between who was left alive or why. If you turn into any member of the living, say hello. Tell them they don't know what they're missing. Oh my goodness. This is bad. Yeah, I hope none of those burning apartment blocks were mine. I just got my things organized. The whole place is shelled, a whole big replacement. They're trying to completely change the society as a whole. Who's this? Must be an understudy. Kid, could you fetch some Zemas? It gets pretty hot inside. The same bodies, good master costumes. Guys, can I grab BB here for just a second? Oh, we got to hear a bit of her voice. I think. Act 3, stage exit. And I see we're not just regular killers. Are we a group that's trying to stop this big replacement? If so, I'm glad. Get out of here! Time to kill all those freaks. No return to the Imperial era! Or I think that's what we're doing. I think. Alright, let's shoot everyone up then. Feels good to finally beat the killer. We've seen this place before. Isn't it the theater? Looks a lot like it. Yeah, the bird thing, I don't know, I guess they felt doing the mascots. At one point, we tried commissioning a mechanical one, but there was a fire ahead. Hey, what am I telling you? Why am I telling you this? Captive audience. Ha! Hey, it's Rappy! Hey, kid! Hey, boss! The new act seems like a perfect success. The comment cards are in, and they read, help me, hey! Wait, what are you all even trying to accomplish? Like, is this a queue? I kind of thought the Twitter controls the city already. Actually, we're all more like contract workers. The owners of city have managed to insulate themselves so well against history that they no longer believe that it exists. But still, they dream about it. And in the depths of the seclusion, the dream is almost a nightmare. A tangled procession of ceremonies and masks, conspiracies and motiveless kills and murders in hidden rooms. And so that's what we staged for them, day after day, to soothe them in their dreamy business. How do I like our insane? History is a nightmare, I'm loving it. And hanging out rifles to drink college guards. It's not like we're a completely responsibility. It gets them involved, they feel like part of the process. There's a prop gun. These are prop guns. They're not loaded. They were loaded. And I'm glad you're finally dead. Boy, what a party. What a party. You did this, didn't you? I am tied to a chair! Yeah, but it's all makes sense now. You were there when the night college was sorted out, and then when I was a player because in that hick town burned down, have you been after my job from the start? Even took over my movie franchise. That was supposed to be my side castle. Now the building is. I'm not remembers who directed the first one. I don't even get the residuals. Me neither! Oh lord. Well, thanks for being stupid and letting me go on accident. Oh god! Ow! Oh, it got me. I'm done for. Nice try. Incidentally, delivery like that is why you only got 2 lines in the civic play. Oh, it's a fake hand. Yeah, well, I never ever wanted to be in the currently play. I had my own plans to for that week, my own coastal ambitions, but nobody ever bothered to ask me what they were. What were ambitions, baby? I wanted to do a color issue. Don't you point that thing at me, young lady? Get away from me! This is just self-defense, it's fine. Wait, what? What did I just say? Did you get her? You see, that's how you do a death scene. Which you grab the prop card. Situation awareness is very important in this line of war. Yep, it is. Well, what are you staring at? Help me, would you? My goodness, who do we have here? I am Bosso, you idiot! Bosso! But she lost her mask. No, I don't think so. Her Bosso is right there. It's right here. But you don't look like anything like her. And that's how she got replaced. Well, that's our first direct kill. I wonder why Bosso has the code back up yet. I hear people moving behind the curtains on both sides. A soft grunt, the scrape of wraps, low creak of hose rope, and winches. Isn't it all a little late to be channeling the sets? Well, I'm glad we disrupted this whole process of a group that would make this work far worse than it already is. Right. This whole place is changing. I wonder why Bosso hasn't caught up yet, back up yet. I hear people moving behind the curtains on both sides, a soft grunt, the scrape of... oh, we gotta decide that. My bad. Everything around us changing. Oh god! Well, the police did something once. Restricted policeman area, prepare to die. Oh, never mind. Hold up, fellows, this one isn't wearing a mask. Oh. Are you undercover? Say something in court. 10 for spread them. Oh my god, it's a mirror telling you. Olitza. This one checks out. It feels good to be out on those dog outfits. Gee, I thought me insulted me. Oh! Are you only killing killers and then brutally eating them? Or civilians too, and just not the undercover cops? Look guys, I made a necklace out of its fears. Creativity is what makes us human. Nah, automatic iconography, no place for you in police theater. Custom aesthetics count as crime, kill me out, I'm workshopping some new ideas. Guess what we got out of here? Mission accomplished, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Is there an exit around there? Here, I want to guard it. First we have to report to the CEO. The crucial stage is yet to come. There's a bunch of hanged folk up there. Are all of you are like restrained, I think. And put in black bags. Hey, good work guys, looks like you've managed to catch some dangerous criminal with it. You indeed. Yes indeed, BB here has been a person of interest ever since the case of Mercedes Fitter a few months back. Oh god, I wasn't sure whether you guys remember that. It's been a busy period, but I'm sure you would have gotten around to eventually. But we found the thing. Well, there's no time, and there is no time like the present. Let's talk a walk. You might notice some new decor around here. We've been forced to put the theater under police control following the attempted uprising of armored heroes. Oh, so the uprising was crashed, okay. Who gave those guys really money away? Well, we did. Oh, so we provoked them. So we provoked them into becoming more violent. So we can be justified in intervening more brutally. Well, as usual. We have great things planned. We have great things planned for the first season of Police Theater. Now I know what you're thinking. Young people want their serial killers to have more to have more of an unlicensed English feel. I used to be pretty advanced myself. Check out my K records tattoo. Like that, I used to be cool guy as always. Where to? This way. Is that gunfire? No. You see, Bozo always thought she was the only one who knew where to find the owners, but she was wrong. They told me too. I'm paying to the static on my Dick Tracy communicator watch. That's how I know the city tires of an age of horror and dreams instead of an age of love. Isn't that good news? Well, if the police is like this, I think I prefer the killers. Sometimes I'm so happy I can't stand myself. And when I am too full of joy, I think how little good my health is and my health with anyone near me. Come on, in boss. Police dog followed the trail here. Bark, bark. Literally a police dog. And what in the world is this piece of goo and baddies? What is that? Civil legitimacy. About her. Just a precaution. Killer go crazy for the smell of blood. Now go first and we'll watch and see what happens to you. Oh, something is elaborate. But you think I'm a murderer, so it makes sense, I guess. The air in here has the sour aftertaste of someone's breath. Veins beat slowly in the walls. Are these the corridors of power that everyone talks about? You don't need the rain commentary. Not this way. It was seemingly blocked out behind me. All of this just made out of flesh, veins, body parts. Even the paintings are alive. And furniture! When I'm picture like animals scuttle by and seeing involuntarily, I recall dark legends of the city past. That at some point the town fathers began interbreeding with their own real estate postfardos. I push on past the dripping chamber. Hi, gentlemen. Shaking hands. I'm sorry. Man, if I live through this, I'm going to climb into a bathtub and never get back out. At least I've decided what I'm doing with myself after college. It's a whole underground town, or maybe the whole town has been infested. Behold the marble temples of the law. Now keep going towards them, or I'll shoot you in the head. You know, when I was younger, the history of the world seemed like an endless series of police actions. And those squashed present revolts, interminable centers of torture, beheadings. I thought, wow, how did people back then put up with people? Surely they must have been tougher than me. Must have had different bodies. Ones that couldn't feel as much pain. I sure wouldn't have been able to live like that. Not me, not for a moment. And so I joined the police force because I was so sensitive. If you say so. So I became a cop and quickly realized there was no such thing as sensitivity, that everybody could be made to feel the same degree of pain, and history seems to be a nightmare for worse than before, and I thought, great, amazing, I've matured now. For sure, I've really grown up. Now I've peered into the true depths of suffering that make up the world. I'm stoic, realistic. At least now I know just how bad it can get. Oops, and every time I say that, I find out the truth was worse and worse. An ocean of blood that went down forever. And so as I looked into it, I discovered the higher dimension of police work. I found out that the capacity for happiness was finite, while the capacity for misery was infinite. And that writing in the bottomless pit of infinity was the unspeakable policeman known as God. If you want a tiny universe of bottomless artificial supporting you could have stayed home and played video games. This is why I also get a pension. Okay. Well, here we are. I wonder where everybody is. I get it. Very busy people, city founders, they probably want us to let ourselves in. We're pushing into the city founders, huh? The police stopped one queue and started another. That is great. Please attend. You see, they're calling us up already. Our grand new age of municipal cooperation is about to begin. Let's all go and get the keys to the city. A police takeover. I mean, it would be good if not for the fact that we are killers too. Please attend. Of. Did you all do your reading? It's the university guy. The killer university. The marble tombs are all brutal, sleek and wet to touch. Who wants to meet anyone who lives here? It's like walking through a tall stone. With any luck, that guy is too busy speaking to himself to even notice I got away. The more I see of this place, the more hazardly it seems put together. Stately columns piled in heaps, buildings with no doors or windows. I guess it's just the olden style, but it really feels not like walking around a skeleton. Furniture, shower room, horror world, masks and party supplies, ask about our skeletons. Cough. Please sit down and make it at home. You all are the young leaders of tomorrow. What the fuck is this? Just remember, no cheating is allowed. Do your best. Let's start with an easy one. Why is he testing here? Question 1. When was the horror genre invented in English? Confirm. That's right, the answer is 1651, when Hobbes in his seventh about to get shot. In his seventh boldest purpose, a terrifying universe of undirected volumes, the better to contract with the emerging coincidence of their directed violence, known as the state. And so it was that the realm of legitimate violence produced also a realm of illegitimate violence, the kingdom of politics co-value with the kingdom of horror, two nations sharing a border, trading back and forth images and ideas. There's two nations. One of them is normal, one is powerless. Musk is getting political or something. A kind of power sharing agreement in which are all agree to attend dual citizenship, never allowed. Or maybe it's just like a dual state, that's just one like the normals clashing with the horror, never allowed to be certain just which nation would exercise the final claim on it worked right tremendously. Only doesn't it seem unfair that horror should always remain as against fair? Shut up. Wait, is someone else? It was just a puppet for the killer all along. That's how the killer took over the colleges, the propaganda, and soon everything became based on him. Also, we're in hell. I thought the terrible secret word underneath the town would be more terrible. This is the single least threatening room I've been to all day. Did I just get lost? Maybe it's a subplot. The thing I know from cheaply made horror search keys. Most of this stuff, even my sister couldn't sell it. Modern canon boogie slap subject from the shadows. Oh lord. I'm tired and covered in blood. I'm missing my shouts. I wish I even knew which layer of fake city I was on by now. It's like this town was built on image of itself instead of bedrock. What even is the purpose of this underground town? Well, I have to admit, the film grows more inventive the further I get. The rubber mummy room gives me vague flashbacks to civic class. Is it someone's birthday or what? And down here is... Hey, it's here, it's here! You with the bird, hand over your head! Hands above your head! What? It's puppets. Well, looks like it's not. Not this way. No! Oh god. First person! Just run! The police is getting assaulted by the killer! Oh my goodness. Being that's not so bad, BB, never have to second guess yourself. This is the rhythm of the dead! To serve as raw material for the regards structure of history. Will there be another rhyme? Or what is truly God must be eternal and vice versa. It's been great for my career. I'm thinking of becoming a vocaloid. Woohoo! Police action! Police action! Shit! Come back here, I have more false monologues. The first rule of making signs is never talk to the police! I wish I could tell you if I was that hurt, it might save time. Well, we've just found ourselves in what appears to be the realm of dead. And the killer on its head, like a grim reaper. And the police, by trying to mess with something so great and strong, got themselves killed most likely. Not as most of them. The boss seems to be still alive. Hi, hello, nice to see you. He called me Baby Bird. That's right, call me Baby. They call me Bibi. Hey, I remember you. Didn't I once kill you, Fashu? Let's not dwell on the past. What's important is the world to come. Hear it? Enjoy it on a corpse, but the killer prepares to regurgitate the future in his own red image. Distracted and slow for once vulnerable to mortal fertility is interesting, right? Why are you telling me this? What do I care? I am the baby that always denies. Besides, we share the larynx once. Think of me as the still quiet voice of the inner conscience. Listen, this is just for defense, got it? Perish the foes! Boy, I feel great, this is just what I wanted. Doctor was just holding me back, they never appreciated me. My mix CDs. I've always been the smartest son in the room. Natural authority flows from my hands, like smoke when the others will make me king of for sure. That's the life for someone sensitive like me. Columns and things, the finder shoots. I knew it, faces from the history books, everyone I ever looked up to. They're all killed in gather guns, they all know my work. They've been waiting for me here. Watch out, I'm on the trail of a vicious killer. What? You tell me, sir, I better watch your back. They say that he hates cops to pieces. And that's how you end. Yeah, what am I doing? What am I doing? These guys have a higher kill count than the International Monetary Fund. How would I think I'd be able to shut it out? I don't know, but it will stop with a gun and what? I'm sorry. And I'm gonna have definitely a lot to say about this. So this whole order is secretly influenced by the dead. A dead elite of the ones that were killed, most likely by the killer, who serves as almost a Grim Reaper. Taking them all into this world by killing only the chosen ones. Zadok, the big things of the floor. Some of those corpses seem familiar. What am I doing? Has there ever been a horror film where shooting the monster worked? No. Maybe there was actually. Yeah, there was. Oh god! Yeah! What are you waiting for? Shoot him already, don't rush me into shit. Best the heck of the new. You shot him if you're in such a hurry. But you're the famous murderer. I've never killed anyone intentionally that I know of. Oh god. Headshot. You killed the death itself. The chariot of victory goes forth drawn by the two furious of victory. To the horses of victory. How exhilarating it is to fall under these wheels. Behold the control, born opposite of all that is the death in life. It looks pretty much the same as before actually. Just in different colors, that's negative for you. Steam blinks and moon rays reflecting and changing. In mathematical terms, it's technically an inverse. And that's it? Everything you guys did, you remade the world, and the only thing you wanted to change about it was the color scheme? Well, sure, what else is there? Are you all stupid? Listen, all of this conspiracy, all of this secret work of death and killers, to change the color scheme. Look, it's not good to be too critical, you shouldn't meddle with the loss of history. Darwin and stuff, private water public enterprise. So are we all dead? How would anyone be able to tell? But the killer's trace remains. I'm not sure I can get used to being a blonde. Epilogue. Dear Susie, how are you? I am well. I hope you are having fun with the convention. What is your tuhu? In my opinion, you picked a good weekend to get out of the city. Folks, the results are in. Please welcome the new city council. Strangleman, Mr. and Mrs. Strangleman. Strangleman Jr. Gore Vidal. First person shooter. Lady Monster Meadows. Sorry, Nicholas II? The exquisite corpse. Hyper Chop. And returning director BELLOW. Yes, our Nicholas II seems to fit in just well. Oh! And we're back to the normal. BELLOW, you're looking well. Divulge to us your skin secrets. A life in art keeps the spirit young. Things are otherwise pretty much back to usual, or possibly more so. After the first night, and the new color seems to fade, but maybe just got used to them. So all of this just to change the colors. Really? I mean, I expected nothing more, but come on. Oh my god. Nobody else seems to notice that something happened, so I've been trying to keep track of all the changes in my zine. Circulation continues to drop rapidly. Did we just experience one of those changes, where the whole world kind of changes? And everyone seems to forget, but you're one of the few that remember it now? Time in our fitness center. Certain types of cereal rebranded. Sex green M&M, now wearing hood and rubber boots promotional material. Animatronic skeleton from Judas Priest's Turbo Lover, now secretary for the interior. Everything seems so normal. Like you've made it through the cycle, but the blood on the screen still remains. Anyway, since Danton is still partly on fire. Oh, okay, nothing changed after all. I had to call in an arcane family favor and have been staying with Aunt and Uncle YY and our cousins in the suburbs. Oh, it's just a different house. That's actually very cool looking. The suburbs seem nice. Watch conversations, corners, concerns, current events. The first night, their aunt and uncle said what was happening. I had been no surprise given that the way things were going these days. The second night, our cousins showed up to dinner wearing bird masks and said they'd gotten into a podcast which explains why everything that had been going on was so good. On the third night, I found all the knives in the house have been sharpened. Aunt YY kept on weighing me and our uncle was reading from a cookbook called To Serve Men. So I've been trying to get out for walks as much as possible. Oh yeah, I can totally relate. Oh wow, it's so normal. The suburbs are fine, but all the right angles throw me off. It's like living in a crosswords puzzle and not being able to see any of the clues. Trying to detect the secret order in 200 streets named after trees. It's so quiet and still that it's like even the houses are asleep. What does the suburbs dream about? I haven't been here long enough to say hopefully it's something good. So, will the killer order fall in the end? It appears so. Did we get rid of the killers? The backyard. Then again, the folk over there are still killers and there is still blood on the TV, so I don't know. The backyards are fenced away, but at the beats you can look through and glimpse some new place. Open and uncertain in the chance intersection of a wall and a roof. A vacant lot, as though still felt that up inside the world, there was a different kind of negative. Anyway, I will leave you on that. PFP may change the convention, and don't worry about me after all. The one good thing about history is that the worst of it is probably of a essentially the correspondent BB. But the killer that looks like he still remains. And possibly kills you. Probably not. You run from wars. And that was it. I'm gonna have so much to say before we reach the bonus hallway. So that was the anthology of the killer, which we're not done with yet, of course, because there's the bonus room. But oh my goodness, what a great experience that was! The turns, the complexity of the whole story, the so well done and crafted references to a real world. The story writing was amazing, as was pretty much all of the writing in the game. The constant references to pop culture that I almost all got was also quite a surprising turn of events for a game like this. The whole story of this just of those killers just influencing the world, attempting to make killing normal. In the end, attempting to overthrow the remains of the old order. Normalcy is still fighting with them. The whole allegory of it being kind of related to capitalist realism. I really, really loved this game, and it's most likely becoming my second favorite right after Voices of the Void. But now, the bonus room is waiting. Bonus tunnels, enter at your own risk. Because we're not quite done yet. Let's see what's in here. A lag, that was in here. First things first. The experience of it and just how quickly it became, how quickly it always becomes from absolutely insane to just it all making sense. Also, the enter at your own risk to mean the game could crash now. Bonus zone. Watch out for spoilers. Leave unknown. First escape to leave. There is all the music you can listen to. Dreams, Pink. Wait, is there Storm, Call Sign, check in, check out, Chase? I know all of this. Pumpkin, Flanges, Frontline. Assembly, there it is, my favorite. But that's not gonna fit here. Let's do something else with quieter, so I can collect my thoughts. Just to... Actually, the storm seems fine. That's almost the first song we've heard. There's the wardrobe, where we get to see the costume select. We can choose how we want our baby to look like. Or we can choose to play as other characters, including the killer. I like coats, I'm gonna go with the coat. Hall of Paintings, where we have all of the paintings in the game. I love just how much love is very clearly put into this game, and I love bonus rooms in games. There is all the characters. There is the descriptions of all of them. Libby's older sister, her regular sleep patterns She'll grant mysterious insights into the nature of free markets, giving her an uncanny ability to correctly price whatever clutter the two can steal from the neighboring community apartments. That's everything we know, actually. Maybe after the major capitals may construct a subculture in the city from whatever comes to hand. A chancy encounter with the BL, a version of My Little Red Book, caused Bibi to change her name and become New Wave, despite never being able to figure out exactly what it was that this entailed. Zines and polka dots seem to be involved somehow, has an exaggerated sense of eclecticity as a cultural backwater, despite that area many fine gift shops and ceremonies. Many people on first encounter read her as some kind of talking pedal mouse, which is perhaps an unconscious exercise in mimic camouflage. All of guys, where we have all of the guys, including the killer. What are you gonna say about him? The mechanical drinky bird possessed by an evil metaphor for history. I see, okay. The history of this old empire coming back for us. The killer does not seem to think or perceive in any way we would recognize, guided instead by mysterious intuition. Christian. Its goals remain unknown, originally created as a mascot for the theater group and modeled after a mysterious recurring bird-headed entity in the work of Alfred Kubin. In this way, the killer can be described as a kind of vengeful symbol equivalent to Mr. Meat, adorably not out loud. That's so cool. This whole dead cult trying to, pretty much just boomers trying to bring back an old order that was so much objectively worse for everyone, utilizing this icon of vengeance. That is such a cool warning against reactionarism and such a cool film. There's all the other characters. I wanna see the whole thing. All of selected sound effects.
Hi, I just heard. It's not George.
Oh, I see.
Yeah!
Why do you have that in here? Is there an Easter egg I missed?
Hi, I just heard. It's not George.
Well, okay. Let's see this. Here is every single sprite of Bibi. All of single these Bibi animations. Oh, just the single these ones. Look at it. So many BBs. So many BBs everywhere. Oh my god. Vampire BB. I didn't see her. I saw this BB. Alright, that's pretty cool. What else do we have in here? I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the story in the end. Hall of Unity store assets. Oh, those assets. Okay. Including the house. Magic mirror lights. Water effects. Fit for polystyle, pure AV studio. Putting this in the same scene seems to confuse reflections. Does it? Oh yes, it kind of does. No, I didn't have realized. There is some other characters. All mob characters. All of them background ones and single use ones. Including you, which you have not seen either, I'm pretty sure. Or we did it by Insta crowd. I'm gonna open all of this, all of these character descriptions, by the way, so you can like pause and read them if you'd like. So here is Zizi, here is Bibi, here is the killer, here is Professor Zoo, Tammy, cool policeman, morality. Animal? Monster robot driven that identity codify moral law into the alien language. Director Bozo, concerned citizen, crazy, whatever, Nappy, Handy and Mandy, Mr. President, Cloudy, McRae, Marcy, and Bloody Hands. And what's over here? Pile of objects, carpet and wallpapers. A whole bunch of them. Most we cannot really cross. There's a BB's. But there is something more. Hall of Influences. Wow. That's a lot of influences. Including counted PS1 collections. I should actually play this one. That's influences from all of games and authors of them. Oh, I see. We got a lot of political films, of course, as I expected. Alright. Pretty cool. Here is more artworks. Time is booth. What in the Strange Town? The original version of the killer games was made in RPG Maker. It started with a slightly more lanky and bedraggled version of BB and had an attempt at a more serious tone. I want to release some of this under a different name to get used to the requirements of straight narrative, but it will always flounder at the point where the horror was meant to start and abandon the game. Here is some footage of as far as I got with the first version. You can see that a lot of the jokes were reused for late games. One reason I never continued that my minimum size of RPG Maker and V standalone download games is like 300 megabytes. The 2H containing an entire copy of Chrome for some reason the feature is incredible. All of predecessors. Wow. That's really cool. Grimby, a mobile size changing animal who started in around game in 2016. I always thought about a Grimby 2, which would involve multiple specialized Grimbys, Brain Grimby, Skull Grimby, etc. And then the idea I thought was funny was there's also be a new wave Grimby, themed around the vaguest possible musical subculture, and I forgot around to it, but the new wave Grimby left on a shelf would eventually get versions of into BB. Don Orlo's magazine. Well, there was so much eerie attempts at making games by this developer. Eerie and abandoned attempts at serial narrative in RPG Maker, with multiple characters who all had different features in the same magazine. One of the characters was Pippi, after a triangle with a ribbon who wrote investigate these reports by wandering around and interacting with eye icons. Really cool. There were so many attempts before you came to this game. 10 beautiful postcards before the horror game. I spent around 5 years making every more diffuse college games. I was happy with how this one came out. I didn't feel like I needed to make more of them for a while, but excited was the idea of starting again, figuring out stuff from the basics, so I started thinking of trying to just make straight narrative game for a while, and maybe several based ones so I could see them imitate over time. You must change your life, as Ryuki said when he went into witness protection. That's really cool. Oh lord. Nothing hidden in here. This is all just a passion project and it's so amazing. Face of the Killer. This is a decade-old unfinished prototype I was playing with at one point. The idea of a police procedural parody where you just wandered around while horribly kill murders happened in the background. It was inspired by the way a lot of pleasure in cup media is the incidental stuff. Hanging out, morning coffee. In order to have those scenes, they needed to be framed around the investigation of some murdered body. I thought it would be funny if they were regarded as two parts of the same ritual, each bricked in order. Anyway, the character of Cool Policeman was the third character in this one. He appears in this first killer game practice because he was already dying around. Doodles. The Ariel's version of Bibi was a little detective in a coat and hat. Her sister was the more idiosyncratic new wave one with the fringe. But after a while, that was the character I was looking for that using Nora. Initially, the story was going to be all straight, lines in how much to Alvin Nulhaka, Mystery House, etc. That was a pain. I see. Pretty cool. Untitled multimedia fusion game. The one never got past the sprite sheet. After giving up on the RPG Maker game, I spent a while building Crystal Guys and eventually came up with a red-on cartoon version of BB with a squad buddy inspired by old Gold Key comic guys. I liked the design but didn't fancy to make a purely comedic version of the horror idea, so never did anything with the sketches. And of course you got the strange ass that everyone does. Doodles, under set of doodles from before the RPG Maker version. In the end, all the horror characters sit around and I tried out the doodles to the night 5 to launch the BB as a test who seems to get every more Sony-esque with every incarnation. The test game grew into the voice of the killer. Turning the game truly also made them feel more naturally grounded, atmospheric, and let them draw more directly on memories of real places. In the end, what finally made it work for me was putting the goofy little comics version of the characters into the comparative, more straight Genji Ito-inspired version of the hooping from the RPG Maker games. That's really cool. Oh, there was so many different versions. Oh my goodness, is that a... Thank you for playing. Oh my goodness, that's a BB plushie and the killer plushie. Amazing. And that was it. And oh my goodness, what an amazing game that was. So as to the story, in the end, the whole story was about not just radical change, but also but more about actually trying to bring things back. Come back to some sort of an old order that was long forgotten, and for a good reason. This game was just absolutely amazing. I'm not sure if I can even call it a game, it was more of an experience, really. An experience full of very strange and abstract situations we were put in that eventually started making more sense as we went. Discovering the whole thing one after another, discovering everything about those parts of the game one after another was so much fun. And the whole story was so great too. The graphical style is insanely original, and I just can't stop praising this game because of how amazing it is. Truly one of my new favorites, and definitely my favorite series so far. I hope this developer will make another game. I really hope so. I have my hopes up. I don't know whether it will happen. Probably not, but please do. And if you like this series, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment for any other series or videos suggestions you think I should make. And as always, I will see you in the next one.